What's going on, you guys? It's KP here with a follow-up to my Bradley Pacquiao prediction, just kind of a last-minute video on what I'm thinking at the moment about the fight that's coming up 2 days from now. Not much has changed in my opinion, really. I still think this is a complete toss-up. Been watching 24/7. They both look like their training is going phenomenal for the fight, as I expected. I mean, Pacquiao's not taking this guy lightly, that's for sure. Bradley, incredible work ethic as usual. But I wanted to address some of the things. I've been catching a lot of heat on my prediction video because everyone seems to think that I said Bradley would just shut Pacquiao out, and that is not at all what I said or meant. This fight is 50-50. I said it in the first video. And what that means is either one of these guys can win this fight. I don't necessarily favor one over the other. And the more I think about it, well, I mean, at first I was like, you know, Bradley's probably going to edge this one out. Now I'm actually starting to think maybe Pacquiao is going to win this fight by TKO. I really have been looking at that option. Would not put money on this fight, not even $1. I mean, seriously, it's that close of a fight. I wouldn't bet on it. The more I've been watching Pacquiao film, I've been watching Bradley film. If you think about it in a way, Bradley's style does kind of cater to Pacquiao. He comes forward, he throws wide punches, and that could be a red flag and could give Pacquiao a lot of openings to land uppercuts and straights and hooks. But at the same time, Bradley has a lot more foot speed and hand speed than anyone Pacquiao has faced recently. Marquez is too slow. Margarito was too slow. Cotto was too slow. Clottey didn't even come to fight, really. He just did this all night. Hatton, too reckless. He had aggression, like everyone's saying, Hatton and Tim Bradley fight the same. The fuck they do. They do not fight the same. Hatton has his hands down here at his chest, and he's acting like he's doing head movement when he's really not. And he comes inside and grabs you. That's all he does. He throws a couple hooks and he grabs you. Bradley doesn't clinch. He punches. He throws combinations, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 punch combination once he gets you against the ropes. And I watched the Margarito Pacquiao fight, and this is what I found to be troubling about Pacquiao. Watch the 6th round, guys. Margarito lands a body shot that almost sends Pacquiao down. If you don't think so, then you're out of your mind. Pacquiao almost went down in that fight. Granted, he annihilated Margarito for the remainder of the fight. But, I mean, that 6th round, a guy with as slow a foot speed as Margarito could corner Pacquiao to the ropes. Imagine what Tim Bradley can do. And, you know, that's what's interesting about this fight. You've got two styles that kind of are made to beat each other going in the ring against each other. So it really is going to come down to who wants it more. Determination. Skills, obviously. You know, Pacquiao's probably a little faster. Definitely hits harder. But Bradley, I think, is actually technically better. Everyone says he throws wide punches. He does, at times. But when he calms down and actually boxes, he actually throws really good, technically sound punches. So, I mean, I'm okay, I'll say this too. Everyone's comparing it to Mayweather's fight with Ortiz. I think Bradley is a much more live opponent than Ortiz was against Mayweather. Honestly, guys. Ortiz is not in Mayweather's class. Bradley may not be in Pacquiao's class. We'll find out. But I give Pac a lot of props for taking this fight. This is a risky, dangerous fight. And everyone who thought that the Ortiz fight was dangerous for Mayweather was out of their mind. Ortiz is just, he's sloppy. He's predictable. Bradley can actually do a variety of things. So I think Pacquiao, out of Mayweather Pacquiao's probably taken the better opponent in the past few years. Bradley is a solid opponent. And if he were to lose, am I going to get on here, oh, Pacquiao lost, he sucks? No. I mean, hell, if he loses, then I'm still going to give him props. He took the damn fight, didn't he? This would almost be the equivalent of Mayweather taking a fight with like Canelo or someone like that, maybe. Maybe Martinez. It's a dangerous fight. You know, I don't think Pacquiao is a dangerous fight for Mayweather, really. But I'm just saying, like, comparing the two, I think this will be the equivalent of Mayweather taking a Canelo or a Martinez fight. I can't believe Pac did it, to be honest with you. Bob Arum may have something cooking up behind the scenes. You never know. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, so I'm not going to go off that. I'm going to go off this is a damn good fight, and I'm glad it was made. And I've been getting a lot of comments about Cotto coming forward, and Pacquiao just knocked his ass silly and then annihilated him for the rest of the fight. Completely different fight styles, guys. If you guys haven't watched any video on Bradley, go watch a few fights. He's not that reckless. He's aggressive, but he applies smart, intelligent pressure. And that's different from someone like Hatton, who basically rushes head first, asking to get knocked out. The only two good fighters he ever fought kicked his ass. Mayweather kicked his ass. Pacquiao fucking just destroyed him. I mean, that... And then there was another interview I saw of Hatton. Oh, you know, in the second round I was beating Pacquiao. Bullshit. Dude, Pacquiao was wailing on your ass. You were lucky you made it out of the first round. And Mayweather, good God. Mayweather toyed with his ass for 9 rounds, then decided to finish him with a photo finish. I mean, come on. Seriously, a jumping back left hook? You have to set something like that up. That was planned. Mayweather was probably sitting there joking in his corner, being like, hey, watch this. Boom! Nailed him with a left hook. Hatton, I mean, he'd probably kick my ass, but, you know, elite competition. When he fought Costa Tszyu was way past his prime. And then, who was it? The guy who beat, the guy who fought Berto to a close fight, Luis Collazo. Hatton probably lost to Collazo. I mean, I've watched that fight. I scored it for Collazo. So, Hatton is not as quality of opponent as Tim Bradley is for Pacquiao. Big props to Manny Pacquiao for taking this fight. That's all I can say to him. My hat is off to him. Can't wait for this weekend. It's going to be a great weekend. Great fight. I don't even know what's on the undercard of this fight. The main event is worth buying it. The main event is worth the $60 fee. Honestly. If any of you out there are like, you know, I never really watch boxing. You know, I'm not really into it, and want to see a good match, I would recommend buying this. I think it's going to be a really good match. Leave your comments, guys. Like I said, this is a 50-50 fight for me. I'm not picking Bradley. I'm not picking Pacquiao. If I had a gun to my head, you know, Bradley by decision or Pacquiao by knockout. That's my two picks. I think if there's a knockout, Pacquiao's going to get it. I think if it goes to decision, I would probably lean towards Bradley, just because of the work rate. But we'll see what happens. All right, guys. Anyways, I'm about to roll out. Peace.